Hey Movie Club, how's it going? The movie Go. I'm so pleased we got this movie on the list. I suggested it in my last video, which was a long time ago. I'm not sure if that was my doing that got this movie in there, but if so, way to listen. Way to listen, Movie Club. I love you guys. I had the soundtrack to this movie long before I ever actually saw the movie. When it came out, I was kind of young and probably wasn't allowed to see R-rated movies, and my sister actually bought the soundtrack to this. And so, like, every song on this I've had through my entire life, and I just love. It's weird. I'm not normally that into the soundtrack of movies, but the music is just, I love it. Anyway, about the movie. I really like movies with the big, crazy, complicated, intertwining plots, where like there's just several story arcs in there, and you don't get the full story of each story arc until you see every other story arc. So like there's those scenes where like you see a little chunk of the scene in the first go through, and then like the next character it jumps to, you see another little chunk of that particular scene. I just love that. That is awesome. I love when movies do stuff like that. Which is like a lot of Quentin Tarantino movies, which I like. I really like Quentin Tarantino movies, but I hate Quentin Tarantino because every movie he makes, there's always like these maybe one or two or more scenes where it's just this little monologue where one character has, where they're trying to be like really witty and clever and just talking out their ass, and it's really comes off as pretentious to me, or I don't know if that's the right word, just douchey. Like, I'm being really clever about this, like Katie Holmes' monologue in the diner about Christmas morning and the presents. Those little scenes, those really bother me. Speaking of Katie Holmes, I really forgot that she was kind of awesome before the whole Tom Cruise thing. I actually like her. And seeing her really young, it's just kind of weird. But with other actors in this movie is full of actors I recognize but don't actually know. They're not like big A-listers, so you don't really know all their names. I mean, Timothy Olyphant. Olyphant? I don't know how to say that. Elephant. Timothy Elephant. You know him, but like the cop, I recognize him. I don't know his name. The two actors that are in the drug bust thing, I know them. I recognize them. I just have no idea what from. Breckin Meyer, he's recognizable, and Taye Diggs, love that guy too. And I figured out Rana, the blonde chick. She's actually like the main. Well, I don't know, the main character from Dawn of the Dead. I didn't really realize that for a while. But yeah, this movie's just full of actors you know and love, but don't necessarily know their names. One of my favorite scenes in the movie is the British guy when he's in Las Vegas. He wedding crashes a wedding, and he uses an Irish accent to pick up chicks. He's British. Maybe some of the clubbers need to weigh in. Girls, I'm talking to you. If anyone watches this, do you prefer British accents over Irish accents, or vice versa? And how do you feel about Scottish accents? Let me know. And then there's the scene with the guy who's just tripping balls on the ecstasy. And, he's got like a couple 2-minute scenes maybe where he's just flipping out and crazy things are happening. It was like those scenes were what the entirety of Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas were. So I liked that they were really short compared to the entire movie, but that's how those things should be done, in my opinion. So overall, I really like the whole movie. I am one of the people that suggested we watch it, so of course I'm going to be a little biased towards it, but yeah, it's a good movie. See you next time.